Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV, backed for the season by Ladbrokes. It is the Starting 11 prediction show. It's a massive game. It's Everton in the Merseyside Derby. And yet, at time of recording, I'm just not bothered. I will be on Saturday because it is the Derby. But everything is just being overshadowed by this quarter-final in the Champions League by Man City. I don't need to tell you that. I think even Everton fans understand that Liverpool fans' focus is elsewhere at the moment. I'm still on a high, as you can probably hear from my voice from last night. And I've no idea, if I'm perfectly honest, what Jurgen Klopp's going to do. I thought about it a little bit and I thought, you know what? There is literally no point in me wasting any more time thinking about how this man, Jurgen Klopp, is going to set up his side to take on Everton, because I have literally no idea now. Look, that Man City one, the last one, should have been the easiest starting 11 of the season. We've had loads of injuries. I basically had one choice to make between Wijnaldum and Oxlade-Chamberlain, and I picked the wrong man. Do you know what I mean? So, what's the point? What is the point? I'm sorry to disappoint people of me trying so hard to get this one right when I know I'm going to get it wrong anyway. You're only here to see how wrong I get it. So without further ado, I am going to start. Please don't be wrong on the first one. I'm going to go with Lloris Karius in goal. At right back, I think Nathaniel Klein, he just has to start. If we play 4 at the back, if we play 3 at the back, he has to start as well. But I do think it's going to be a 4. I do think Jurgen Klopp's going to treat this with the respect that it deserves. Ultimately, it is a derby. It is Everton. He respects the competition. He respects Premier League sides. He'll respect Everton as a football club, and quite rightly so. You should do. They've been in the top league for longer than anybody now, and listen, I don't think Jurgen Klopp's going to make a wholesale amount of changes, but anyone with niggling injuries and stuff like that, I do think he's probably going to leave out, and maybe probably Trent and Robertson, because they're going to have a massive night in the next Champions League game. So for me, Klein and Moreno coming as the fullbacks. The 2 centre-halves are the 2 centre-halves, unless Ragnar Klavan's fit, which I don't know whether he's going to be. It doesn't sound likely, but you never know. DM, I'm going to go with the same formation. There's lots of chat about 4-1-2-1-2, 4-2-2-2, but I'm going to stick with the same formation. I'm going to try and get a side playing in this formation because we understand it. We're fluid in this. We understand the runs that everybody's supposed to make, and I think it gives us a little bit more of an advantage, especially with a weakened side or a side with a lot of changes, to play the same formation. So you're not asking guys that don't necessarily play together every single week to play in a different formation and do something a little bit out of the wheelhouse. So Jordan Henderson in the 6 because he's going to miss that game against Man City. Oxlade-Chamberlain off the back of a wonder strike against Man City keeps his place, and Gini Wijnaldum there. I think Klopp maybe looks to introduce Chan later on in the game, get a few minutes in under his belt if he's fit and available for it, so that he can start on Tuesday, because without Henderson, Chan's a guaranteed start, and Milner's played, 3 games in a week or 2 games in a week. I don't see him starting in this and the Champions League to make it 4 games in a week and a half. So I think Oxlade-Chamberlain and Wijnaldum are really the only options left. I don't know about Mo Salah. I think, he's come off with a thigh twinge. He said he's fine to Klopp. We're not sure whether that's going to be the case. We know Joe Matip at Crystal Palace thought he was fine, thought he was okay to continue, and now he's out for the entire season. Mo Salah, I'm sure he'll start if he's fit, because I do think Jurgen Klopp will go strong, but I do think Danny Ings might get the start. I think Sadio Mane, who's been in unbelievable form over the last few weeks, starts on the left-hand side, and Big Dom, after getting a few minutes under his belt midweek against Manchester City, starts up top. Substitutes, let's just go for a laugh. Simon Mignolet, let's pretend this space here is Conor Masterson. Let's go Trent Alexander-Arnold, Robertson, Chan, Milner, how many's that? 4, 5, 6, and Roberto Firmino. Although, I'll tell you what, if Ben Woodburn is fit and available, I do expect him to maybe get a look in either on the bench or maybe on one of these wing positions. Who knows? So yeah, that's my substitutes bench. Obviously, Mo Salah's a question mark as well. I'll leave him down there for now. Let me know yours in the comments section below. Drop a like on the video, of course. Let me know what you think your score predictions will be for the weekend's game. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks for subscribing to the Redmen TV on YouTube. It's an absolute pleasure to be able to make videos for each and every one of you, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Well, it'll be for a team news video first and foremost, live an hour before the game when the team is announced, and then hopefully afterwards when we bag another victory in the Merseyside Derby.